Hey guys, welcome back to D&D with Filthy and Friends. It's been a long time. I barely recognize the people on the other end of this Discord call, but I guess maybe I can refresh my own memory here. So, quick recap of who we are, what we're doing, where we are, what's happening, things like that. Joined today by JoINrbs of the same name for Twitch and YouTube. DolphinChemist from Twitch and YouTube as well. Adam from Altf Four Gaming, also of Twitch and YouTube. And, oh my god, I almost forgot Kevin. Kevin, who for Halloween this year was super prostate, able to save folks with the mere wiggle of a finger. So, welcome, Kevin. And of course, me, FilthyRobot. Here we are. Been a couple weeks for us, unfortunately. We had 2 misses in a row. So we're going to try to remember what the hell was going on. If I recall correctly, we had just fought a number of land sharks who were desperately trying to drag Thaddeus down into their lair. And through the heroic actions of Tim, we both managed to kill Thaddeus and the land shark. Or was it different? That's how I remember it. So, not being pulled down a tunnel, not being taken away. And I think that's where we're at. Did I miss anything, Adam?
No, I think that's succinct enough.
Okay. I don't remember what the hell we were doing before that. We're clearing out this cultist hive.
Yeah, you guys had just discovered a small gnome by a larger obsidian pillar. If you remember fighting that big slime pudding creature.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I think you guys were just trying to sort of wrap up this area by exploring the last couple of rooms.
And that slime thing like destroyed Thaddeus's armor or something, or hammer, or
I think it's reduced his AC by 1. I think forever.
Yeah.
Okay. I do remember that. We learned about a door.
Yeah, door.
Yeah.
Door. Yes.
Door.
So that's good. All right.
So we got some areas nearby to explore. If we want to finish that up. There's a
mostly
long corridor to the west. I'm going to start off by saying, "Damned land shark," and I look over and I say, "Oh, land Thaddeus," and I run over and I go to give him some potions.
He's covered in rocks.
Is he? Is his face covered in rocks?
I mean, he's technically still underground.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and you got to think he's being dragged through rock. He's probably got a bunch of them embedded in his arms and whatnot, and head and broken armor.
So
and
like
shit.
the scene that we see is like the tail is kind of sticking up where Bereatim has cut it off, and you can see like the end of it, and like the blood has finally stopped gouting out of it. But Thaddeus is technically like under the ground, like where its mouth would be. So you kind of you've got to like get him out of there before you can do anything to him.
Or not.
Well, I'll still call him a land Thaddeus after I hear people refer to them as land sharks.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, we could try to work out the angle and dig another connecting tunnel to get him out.
Oh, do we get our opening scene? I'm sorry,
You carry on. Don't worry. I was gonna do like a reminder of what happened last week, but Filthy got that quite succinctly. So
Okay.
just carry on.
Yeah, last week. Let's not be optimistic.
which was
You know,
last
like
month.
for the people watching,
Yeah.
In the winter of '97, when we last played Dungeons
good
and
3
Dragons.
weeks ago now. It's been
No, it's been crazy
a
long.
long time.
Okay,
Don't get ill.
I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna kind of realize the situation, and I'm gonna immediately cast Prestidigitation to start doing a diagram of the issue that we have at hand.
Yeah, like the angle of the tunnel.
Yeah, like I'm gonna write some like numbers down. Some of them are gonna be wildly wrong without units.
Yeah, I'll be kind of like asking for explanations of each of those things that you write on the floor and just
Yeah.
kind of confused the entire
Nice.
time. Why don't you use simple language like door here? We could just have this one like tunnel.
I'm gonna do.
I'll be making a death save.
Okay.
Yep.
Can we get to you in
Can you make it better?
fewer than 3 rounds?
If I get below a 2 on this intelligence check, I'm gonna go with the worst idea I can possibly think of.
I think that's
so
fair.
All right, you're fine.
is that a success at 13?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even changed the.
Why did
the
you get a
graphic
plus
around the dice
5?
rolls.
There's no way you should be getting a plus 5 in death saves. There's no way that the cloak of protection applies to death saves, right?
Thaddeus is.
I
He's
clicked death
in
save.
with
I don't
death.
know.
Yeah, he's a holy dude.
I believe the paladin or a might. I think bless does. My question is, was this a pass or a fail? I think we should spend at least a round thinking about it.
All right. I'm still hasted,
Okay.
and I don't have
that's
like
gonna
a
be big.
shovel on me.
No,
But it
actually,
seems like I can just dig through a land shark.
No,
So,
like
I
this
think we're just
happens in
digging through a
slow
land
mo. You
shark
like
right now.
you move over super fast, and as you're doing it, Eldrin just like pops a shovel out of the backpack into the air near you, which you
Oh,
grab
shit.
in movement and like straight into like the motion of shoveling. Like we've done this before, and we know that Thaddeus sometimes burrows into holes and dies down there randomly, and then we have to get him out immediately. So I think we have this covered as a team. Like I'm pretty new to the team, and I still know my role here. It's like shovel me, Tim says as he runs by, and like the shovel pops out, and we go from there.
I'm
This is
meanwhile
like the Avengers.
I'm
I have to
continuing
catch
to
that.
cast.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
casting prestidigitation over on the wall, and it's kind of turning into a beautiful mind. There's just a wall full of prestidigitation, writing and graphs and math.
Sure.
X.
Yeah. Little bits of string you're like hanging off, like connecting one
Well,
portrait to
right
another.
now it all looks pretty coherent. Right now it's all cogent.
Rather than the camera like making its way around your head, it's just Eldrin walking around you, looking at you from
That's
different angles. More and more confused.
How's the digging?
I don't know.
Yeah. What do
Okay, so you're just digging.
I
like,
imagine
around
it's
the-
probably
I'm, like,
successive
digging
strength checks,
Through
right?
the land shark, basically.
Oh, it smells terrible.
That's the basic plan.
Yeah.
Through
We
it.
should. We should. That's what we should do. We should
like
hollow
you're
it out.
shoveling its guts out the way, kind of
Yeah,
thing?
we should hollow it out
Yeah.
and pull Thaddeus through the land shark. I mean, you said it was large
Yeah.
slabs of like plate armor, like plate scale, right? It'll probably keep the tunnel from collapsing if we use it as like the to prop it open.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
One of the guts kind of comes flying towards me, and I pick it up and kind of use it as a makeshift eraser, like on a chalkboard, and I use it to kind of wipe away some of the prestidigitation right over it.
I'm glad I'm dead right now.
All right.
So I'd say you get like, yeah.
Please, please let it be
maybe-
strength based.
3/4 of the way through.
Adam, we really need to have a ruling clarification on these death
I
rolls.
don't
Now,
know how why it gets +5. Is
I-
that from the aura?
I know why it's +5. It's +5 because we've set up his sheet whenever he makes saving checks to have the advantage of both his equipment and his aura added in. But I'm not sure when he's unconscious if he gets the benefit of his aura, because I think he doesn't get an aura while he's unconscious. And I don't know if that equipment applies to saving throws. So
Well,
in other
you
words,
lose concentration, right? And that's a.
well, his aura is not a concentration, no.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's just all of me all the time.
I mean, that's what you should be rolling like if you want to live.
I hope you're yelling at him as you
I
want
only
to
get a
live.
+1.
Yeah, I'm not even sure you should get a +1.
I get
though.
a +1 for my cloak of protection, I guess.
That's what I'm asking.
That's in roll 20. That's not something that Kevin or I would have set up. That's how
Yeah, I
roll
didn't
20
set
thinks
this up.
cloak
I
works,
just-
which might be wrong.
So what about the
roll
aura
20's
then?
been wrong about rules before.
Yeah.
I don't know about the aura.
Okay. Well, let's just
Well,
say he dies.
Like Mordon ignores me once I'm unconscious.
Yeah, he can't see you because there's no link to you consciously.
I don't.
You're underground
Yeah.
too.
Does anybody have like AoE healing?
That'd be crazy, right?
Yeah. Could we heal the?
Dolphidius!
When you look back over at me, it somehow looks like weeks have gone by. My hair has become unfrizzled. What was before stupid but legible is now stupid and illegible.
I can't tell. I can't read it.
My face has become chalky because I haven't actually had any water or food. And
Alright,
then I
I'm gonna
come
assume
over.
he's not useful here. Looks like
No,
we.
I'll go ahead and come over. Just
Looks like he
barely
does
respond.
not get the aura bonus, but he gets
So-
the item bonus. So 10 is a pass. So he passed the first one, fails the second one.
What item bonus?
He's got 2 items.
And do they affect saving throws?
I have
Or-
no idea. Well, the other
Yes.
2 affect other saving throws. Yes, I don't know if they affect death saving throws.
So
How do we help him more?
I think
the,
Ring
the,
of
the
Protection.
aura affects other people's death saving throws because it affects all saving throws. So if there's anything else that applies to all saves, I presume that would affect him. But
Yeah,
his
as I
aura
said,
doesn't.
I say the first one passes because he doesn't get his aura bonus because it says he must be conscious. You linked it to us there, but presumably the items still affect him. So let's just
So how
assume.
big's his aura bonus? Is it 3?
Why would it matter? And he doesn't get the aura bonus. Yes, it's 3. Yep.
Yeah, so he still passes the first.
Passes the first one, fails the second one. Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, Kevin, you just seem to be rolling these randomly. So, like, if you're choosing when to roll your own death saves, that's
The protection stuff definitely works. I just
Isn't
Googled
it
that.
supposed to be every 6 seconds?
Yeah, but not a real time.
Yeah, but I'm meant to get a turn every 6 seconds too.
Yeah.
I'm like hasted in digging. The rest of the party has created a shed where they're trying to prove that Nazis are messaging them about the Enigma code.
It's true. We're merely
It's
there.
true.
And so I'm assuming it's going to take you, I don't know, 30 seconds to I mean, like, at least 30 seconds to
He's
dig down
hasted.
to me?
I am hasted.
And he
I haven't made like a strength roll or anything.
And he does not care about your well-being. So like, if the shovel goes a little too deep, he's probably okay with it. So
I've
he can
got
be
that.
faster. Yeah, exactly.
But, like, once he gets, I don't know, to the neck, there's a whole head to get through.
What? I know what we're talking about. I think I wanted to see some. I want to see.
Your head or the land shark's head.
Right, exactly.
But you're like in its mouth. I don't.
I figured,
have to get
I
through
figured
its
Tim would go
head.
through the mouth to get to you.
No, he's gone through the intestines first, I believe, and then
Was
the stomach.
Did it like bite his torso, or did it put him into its mouth like head first? Am I going to just meet his head somewhere?
Yeah, could birth
into
me
the
straight-
land
straight
sharks.
through its esophagus. Yeah.
Oh.
It's more like it had a grip of him in its teeth, and it was like pulling him down around.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So its mouth
Again,
is closed
does
and I'm
anybody
on the
in this
outside.
party have like ranged healing spells?
I'm a fighter with no magic, so
Does our
I
barbarian-
warm up my throwing arm for a potion. Our barbarian's muted and seems to be being attacked by a large dog. Still muted.
The land
You're
shark.
still muted.
Still muted.
Still muted.
Can I reach? Sorry.
Mhm.
As I was typing, I muted it. But can I reach them? Can I touch? If I reach down,
Nope.
You can heal the land shark.
I can't like stuff my hand through it and
I mean, they're
Reach
long
there?
creatures.
surgery. I have a proficiency in surgery after our previous engagement on the boat.
Yeah.
Just saying. I guess I could probably healing word is touch. Guess I could do some prayer of healing.
Yeah, I
Up to
mean,
6 creatures.
we've had
Do
some
you have
rough
to see
things,
him?
like killed by magical spells, like, you know, eviscerated
I
by
have to see.
demon
He's right. I gotta
boars.
see it for that mass healing word. Let's see.
I can transmute
I
rock
can't see any
to
of 'em.
mud.
I gotta
can
either be able to
transmute
touch
rock
'em or
to
see
mud,
'em.
and then I can just stick my arm in and find his heel and pull him out like Achilles.
Yeah, and if we get the heal, I can do the rest of the work.
All right.
I
you
think
wanna do
that's
that?
what we're gonna do.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
much earth does that affect?
It's like a 40-foot cube, but I
Alright.
don't have to do an entire 40-foot
Sure.
cube. It would be
Okay.
enough to carve out the, place the land shark was.
Oh, can you don't have any control over that cube. You can't like lift the whole cube out, right? I think it'd be great if we split them out and there was just like
No,
Thaddeus
it just turns into mud.
like imprints on either side. No?
I almost feel like Tim would stand towards the foot of where the head is, and like just make a set of stairs appear, and just walk down them, and then get Thaddeus like that.
Ooh. I guess I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So like you would sort of stand here, like maybe because like that's where its head burrowed in, and then you just sort of magic in front of you, and then like a set of stairs ripple as the mud just sort of liquefies away, and then like we just see Thaddeus in its mouth at the bottom of the foot of the stairs.
Where'd
I
the
make
mud go? I assumed I had to like swim through that.
Well, because it dug a lot, there's quite a lot of like mashed up terrain and earth below it, so it's kind of just sunk into that hole.
Okay. All right.
The genie is gonna be so pissed at us. Everywhere we go, we make him huge amounts of work.
This might have been how they actually made the worm stairs. They filled the worm with mud and then they transmuted the mud to stone.
Yeah. I guess we
Mental
could.
note.
We should probably go back and check.
We should check
We
the
should check.
histories.
Yeah.
Ask the worm. Oh. Yeah. It could be like a cursed item we get. It's like, lets us see into the past, but we have to experience it in the same rate that it occurred. And like it's specific to the question you're asked. Tell me how these halls were built. And it's like
These are
you
all
get like
answered in geographic
a
time.
500 year like recounting.
They can we reach that? Can we see or reach Thaddeus yet?
Yep.
Is Thaddeus dead
Okay.
yet?
Yeah, is Thaddeus dead? Because I can save a spell slot. if he
No.
is. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on this guy. Wow. 1d8, and then do I get a spellcasting modifier on that? Let me check. Plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 5. So you get 12.
Nice.
Lovely. That's less dead.
Thaddeus, you wake up soaked in mud at the foot of a set of strange muddy stairs with your party staring down at you.
I had a dream that I was being embraced by the Earth Mother, and I wake up and see you people again.
Do you need a moment?
No.
It was a land shock, actually.
Easily
I
confused
laugh
in the
at
dark.
Thaddeus for dreaming about his mummy.
Oh.
When you said Earth Mother, I just assumed you were talking about your mummy.
Yeah.
Thaddeus needs his
I will-
Earth mommy.
I'm going to crawl up the stairs.
Okay.
So
Fall
confused.
asleep for 6 seconds at about this point.
Oh, that's right. You probably said the Earth to mud spell at high speed
And it
again.
just collapsed.
Yeah? I was frantic and to rescue you, I would say, but I am currently lethargic.
I take my shovel back, clearly unimpressed with your application of it. I'm like, really? Really? I give you the shovel and this is what you do with it?
What
it
did
was
I
the
do with
spell
it?
component.
I used it like as a wand.
Yeah, you're like waving the shovel around.
Spell component. Sorry, your shovel got consumed by the spell.
Just hand back the handle.
My
The
fucking
rest
shovel.
is gone somewhere.
Fuck.
Thanks for the stick.
Yeah, I like
Nice shovel.
pull out my list of things I need when I go back into town. And I write in nice shovel and then write less nice shovel for Tim. All right, Thaddeus, what do you need? You all right? You all right in there? And I kind of bang on the side of his armor.
Well, I could use a rest and some potions or something. Times are not good right now.
Delicious potions.
Hmm. I kind of look down at myself and I'm
Delicious rests.
unwounded, unhurt.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I mean, sure.
When he says that,
You need to
I
rest
kind of,
already. I
like-
understand. Some
I
people
kind
are
of like
that.
fake a shoulder injury when he says that. I go, oof, yeah, really hurt. Ow. Ouch.
Go.
Well,
Can we
so
see to the left yet?
I could burn my lay on hands in a potion and probably be functional.
I could always do it the short rest after combat.
Ooh, we do have a fighter. Sounds like an excellent idea. I have 2 potions of greater healing left.
No, what do you have left for hit point dice?
I
I've
can,
got- I can roll hit point dice.
I meant Thaddeus, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm full. We had a long rest not long ago, I think, so I'm at 9. hit
Okay.
dice.
Yeah. So let's take a short rest. Do we have a? Do you want to tiny hut us?
Shall I chant the hut?
Yeah.
I'll chant the hut. That's fine.
Is the hut
You
an
should-
actual like
10
house shape, or is
minutes
it like shaped
gone.
like a giant slug?
It's
You
just a
should-
big dome. It's like a greenhouse.
Probably should put it on that island out there in the middle of the ravine. That'd be a great
Ooh.
place for a little hut.
Island in the ravine. Ooh.
Shall we roll dice to jump to that?
Yeah.
yeah. How deep is the pit? Bottomless?
I don't think. I mean, as they say, it's not the fall that kills you.
I mean,
I don't
want
think
to
you
cut the
die in a
session
bottomless
short, right?
pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's over to the left? Thad, do you want to scout to the left before we rest, or?
No.
You want to check for enemies or damage anywhere?
Yeah. Could be traps. You could set the traps off so they can't get us while we're sleeping.
You are reprehensible.
Ooh, a door.
Why don't you
Trust
go
him there.
look?
Or
Yeah, but look at
Actually,
them.
while I'm saying that he's reprehensible, I'll go over here and look down this hallway to the south.
Okay.
You die.
Wait.
Two land
Crossbow.
land sharks grab either side of you and go to burrow into holes in different directions.
It's like that
Ooh.
scene from Jurassic Park
Why
2.
didn't I do that? Sounds good.
Yeah. All right.
You recognize this passage from the owl scouting it from quite a long time ago. This leads back to the water temple that you originally
Found me.
scouted.
Leads back to the water temple. So this is up by Okay.
All right.
This is just north of the 2 swimming pool rooms.
So it is here.
Yeah, just north of the 2 swimming pool rooms. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Adjacent to the water shark area. Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually,
Clearly, we're in
That is
shark-infested
very
terrain.
Did we find any fire sharks or any wind sharks?
Not yet, but we haven't been to the
Not yet.
spire. They're probably there.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to the hut and having a rest.
How big is it? Where is it?
It's generally where
This
Tim
one's
is.
just a 5x5. I just made a smaller one for this rest.
I kind of cram in
We'll just
awkwardly.
have
It's
to-
like,
Is
yeah.
there any downside to making a larger one?
we're all going to stand together holding each other.
That's right.
I'm gonna use the dome as a pillow on the outside.
I've been told the first couple times we did this, but I'm like, I've seen other mages cast larger huts, and you're like, no, this is a team building exercise. And like, so now we all cram into this fucking tiny hut.
It's named Tiny Hut.
Yeah,
It's not a medium hut.
It's a very tiny hut.
that's right.
It's called a phone booth hut.
Yeah. All right, so we're in the tiny hut, and I'm doing things like checking my crossbow bolts, making sure my weapons are in good working order. Thaddeus doing things like coughing up, alternating coughing up mud, then blood, then mud again, and it's like,
Pulling
I
rocks
am
out of his armor.
rolling hit dice.
All right. 1.
I don't know why that rolled to GM. I also rolled the wrong hit dice.
what
I
have you?
have crit 4 out of 5 of my rolls today.
That's amazing.
Cleric. I sent a 10 to Adam.
Jesus,
They're
everyone's
11.
critting. My goodness.
It
Yeah,
doesn't-
those D6s were the wrong ones. I meant to roll.
So short rest is 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't downtick my hit dice when I use them anymore.
Disaster.
Okay.
All right.
That's 3 of them.
Oh, I'll use Arcane Recovery at this rest as well. For 4
do
level
another
1 spell
one.
slots.
Nice. I'm going to take this time, Adam, as this is occurring, to attempt to. I mostly, as I reach over and I'm watching Thaddeus cough up mud, I take some of the mud that's not coughed up, but maybe on his armor. I'm smearing it a bit on my face, kind of blend in a little bit more with the terrain, kind of just obscure the lines of my armor, etc. And otherwise, just take a moment to help with my sneaking around here.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
I assume you had done it deliberately, Thaddeus, and I was impressed by your know-how.
I used the mud to draw.
Okay.
I'm concerned about the barbarian.
It's a happy drawing. It's like a nice. It's got like a beach, and there's like suns, and there's like little stick figures,
Mm-hmm.
and there's sharks.
Like,
The sharks are happy.
show us where they touched you.
Never. Not with the sharks.
So, we recognize where this is going. Glad we didn't come in here the first time. I guess I don't recognize it though, do I? Fuck, never mind.
Are you sure you want to do that, Tim?
Telepathic bond? Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
okay.
All right. We need water walking.
I immediately say hey to Thaddeus's horse.
I don't think it's included.
I at least try. I just kind of
That's
think
fair.
that's how it
That's
works.
fair. Good shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you'd like direct these, right? Like, so maybe like he's attempting to talk to the horse, but there's no horse in the bond, so it just like
I think
goes.
it's like a conference call, but
Yeah.
maybe the horse is like in the background.
Yeah. Sometimes when Thaddeus like broadcasts thoughts, we just get a little bit of horse thought in there
A little bit
too.
of horse, yeah.
It always sounds like Thaddeus is interested in
Can
hay.
you go back on mute, Thaddeus? We can hear your horse.
That's right.
My horse is like yelling, "Tell them that they should go south."
Yeah.
All right. Let's check out these passages to the west then, and then maybe go check out that door to the north, and then maybe we'll find the spire and avoid it at all costs.
Maybe.
Okay.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
'cause-
good plan.
Did we ever figure out where one goes to our north?
I think the only way to find out is to go there and then not go there. All right. I will attempt to kind of stealthily move forward ahead of the party, Adam, if I can.
I
Okay.
still have to find that little shit with the magical rapier
Yeah.
from 3 dungeons ago.
Yeah.
He's got to be in here somewhere.
I agree. Would you like me to
Wait.
make a stealth roll or anything?
Didn't we end up with the rapier?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Different little shit with the rapier. Thinking of the wrong one.
All right. I'm gonna listen at the side of these doors if I could, Adam.
Okay, so where are we? You come to a tunnel that runs north and south. Both ends of the tunnel have collapsed, but the west wall has a set of double doors with crude messages painted on them in common. The message on the south door reads... let me just type it.
I'm your Earth Daddy.
And the south door reads...
Norbs run keep out Brug. Oh. I wonder if there's going to be exceptionally intelligent spellcasters behind this door.
Maybe some tic-tac-toe action.
Yeah, probably will be challenged to a game of chess before we can progress. All right, I telepathically communicate. I think there's probably ogres behind this door. You want me to see if I can get the jump on them?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's very exciting to me. We'll keep resting, I guess.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay, Adam. I would like to attempt to very quietly. What's the light situation like? Cracks under this door. Is it brighter inside that room or in the corridor, or?
Let's see. Cultists illuminate areas they use frequently with continuing flame spells, cast some torches, but everywhere else is dark. So I would say the corridor you're in and the room itself is like you don't see any light coming out from it.
Okay. There's torches in this corridor.
There's probably torches attached to like these pillars, and maybe one here, but not the one you're in.
All right. I'm just gonna casually kind of detach that torch and move it a little bit before I come reapproach this door.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna just double check hinges inside or outside again.
They're gonna open inwards.
Okay. All right. Is the door locked?
I guess you give it a little like push, or like are you inspecting it to see
I'm
if you can see like
inspecting it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see like you see where there might have used to have been a lock and key, but it just looks like that's been torn off.
Right.
And there's just like there's not even a handle. There's just like small holes where handles used to be.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
All right.
Norb's rum.
Yeah.
Can you roll
Ooh.
history?
Can I make a history roll? Yes. Yeah, I'll do
Or
both.
nature.
Let me know which you'd prefer.
Whichever one.
History.
assume
Whichever one you want.
I'm proficient in both, so I'll do history.
I'm gonna assume that's two guys standing really close to each other.
Yeah. dwarves, I take it. Two-headed dwarves.
My god.
So, you recognize this as an Etin,
I was gonna say.
which is like a two-headed giant.
Okay.
You can see this two-headed creature is like rummaging through a pile in front of it.
Okay. What do I know about Ettins?
Let's see. You know that they are better at dealing with things like being blinded, charmed, or deafened because they have two heads. So, like, if one of them gets blinded, the other one can still see for them and stuff like that. And being stunned and knocked unconscious as well. And while one of them is asleep, the other one is awake.
Okay.
So they're kind of always, in some ways, alert to their situation more than other creatures might be.
What do I know about them? Their personalities of these creatures generally pretty kill everything evil style stuff, or is this more? Can they be reasoned with? Okay. Oh, they're pretty
like
evil.
large evil giants.
Okay. I'll look.
So if you read the door, you might know some things about their personality.
As I said, I expect it to be very bright, hard to
Do they
trace.
have do they have separate initiatives?
You don't know yet.
We don't know
I
yet.
think that's an investigation roll in this world.
Is he giving us the
Work out
finger?
that
Oh
the
no.
door is,
No,
anything
he's
to do
giving
with
us the
them.
2 fingers.
I'm not sure, personally.
I communicate to the party what I'm seeing and ask the question. Shall I just close the door and we can move on, or you want to kill this thing? Is this one of Moradin's blessed? I ask.
No, we should either lock it in there permanently and dispose of it later, or destroy it now. I care not which.
Well, there's another door, so we could totally go in there and then check out what's behind door number 2.
Yeah.
You roll perception, Filthy.
Yes. For some reason I don't have that on the easy to access bar. Seems clever. All right.
So you can see in the pile that they're sort of rooting through, there's like lots of filthy pelts and there's lots of like pieces of broken bone. But then sort of in that as well, there are things like an ivory statue, piles of coins, a pair of golden bracelets.
Okay. Are these dwarven tombs that are open here?
I was gonna say, what are the-
Rapier.
What are the actual structures in the
So-
room?
Crumbling masonry, huge uncured pelts, heaps of picked up bones and refuse fill the large room. It looks like it used to be perhaps a kitchen or a bakery. There are huge ancient brick ovens in the middle of the chamber that have been smashed. or
This was an
crumbling
ancient
heaps of red
dwarven
rubble.
culinary school, wasn't it? The whole facility. It makes so much more sense now why every room is either a bakery or a kitchen. All right. I'm going to take some shots at this guy then.
Okay.
So, do you need to
Are you
roll?
gonna tell us you're entering combat?
I told you, or I just literally described what I saw. I asked you if we should kill it. You said we should kill it. And then I said, all right, I'm going to kill it.
Or seal it in?
It's a huge ogre. The door's like a flimsy little door that they've already broken the lock off of. I'm like, I could hold it for about 8 seconds. Oh, you want me to leave it? I do communicate. To answer the question, I do communicate that I'm attempting to shoot it. But I'm gonna shoot it. Fuck,
Alright,
he's
then I'm
crit
gonna
his
start that
initiative.
direction.
Take the shot.
All right. Yeah, right.
You hear static right before I say that.
All right. Do you want me to roll initiative at him?
I think you have complete prize here. Like you can act before it does, because it has no idea you're there.
Okay, if I'm getting a surprise round, we still have to roll initiative though, because of
Right.
the way the surprise network game works. Okay. All right.
Unless it's dead.
Oh, I rolled a 19, but it's whispering it for some reason.
Is that all of us then?
Yeah, sure. If it survives, I guess you might need to fight it.
If it survives. What are you saying?
Like, you're very good at killing things in surprise runs
In the first round, yeah.
in the first round, right?
Yeah, but there's 2 of them. You can't kill them both.
Sure.
That's what Dolphidius says, not Dolphin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
He's outsourced his counting to Bernie.
Hi, Bernie.
Okay, so
Okay, did they just have one initiative?
I'm not moving. It's just
And it's higher than my
just
initiative.
filthy.
Mhm.
Okay, so then the way it works during the surprise round is I don't actually act before them in the initiative order, so I don't get to assassinate because of the way this works, right?
Really?
okay.
Yeah,
What?
Are you?
yeah. And you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So, but I don't get advantage because they haven't they have taken a turn already. It's just they have the status effect surprise and they go ahead of me in the initiative order.
Do they not? I thought they don't take a turn because they're surprised.
No, they get their turn. It's a removing a status effect. It's just like a stun.
Oh,
They don't even know you're there.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah. So initiative is important on this character, just in case it wasn't clear. All right. So I don't get advantage, but I still get and they're not surprised anymore, right? Because we've already passed it, so they're not surprised, right? So I don't get critical hits either. So I get my round, and then it's going to be in order. Can you sort it? It's sorted by order. Okay.
Seems like you've got something wrong there.
No, I don't.
What's your initiative, Dolphin?
Sorry, I hit cancel instead of submit. There we go.
It doesn't make any sense.
Agreed, but that's how initiative works, and that's how surprise works in this game. It's not weirder than light. Light is still the weirdest thing in this game, since it reflects none of the rules of light in the real world. Okay.
It's crazy to me because I knew everything about how the rules for all of these things worked, and it did not occur to me that that was how they would add together because it seems so fucking stupid.
All right, so can you do it this way then? So I suppose I'm the only one getting the surprise round, right?
But no, there's no such thing as a surprise round. We should all be there.
Oh no, it's
We're all surprised too.
yeah, right. Okay, so this is initiative order. So Tim would have gone first, and then so it's up to me. So after me is going to be Dolphin and Thaddeus, who don't get actions. Then it will be Tim at the top of the order in the non-surprise round. Okay, so I'm going to shoot these at him.
Okay.
Or this, I guess. Okay. Just normal shots. Do any of those hit?
So let's see. AC is 17.
Okay, so all of those hit. All
Roll
right.
a 15.
Oh, I rolled a 15. I'm sorry, the first two hit then. So I hit for 19. And I don't have advantage, so I don't get a sneak attack there. So it's just 19. So I presume it lives
Okay.
for this round.
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's okay. So
and
that's,
then
that's the first round,
that is
and then everyone else doesn't get a turn.
right. So it's back to Tim. And this,
And that's
that
Tim.
was the surprise round, basically. But I'm going to take my action to move as well. So I'm going to run
Okay.
back.
You could still use a proning shot, right?
Yeah, I could, but it doesn't seem... I don't want to use maneuver dice without the...
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Just in general,
Yes.
how these rounds work, you could, with your first attack, prone it and walk next to it, and then get advantage.
Yes. Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Although I wouldn't get guaranteed crits from that, though. Because it's still not surprised. But yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to run to here and say, I think I got its attention on the bond. Their attention? I'm kind of questioning it. It sends us both. It's there. It's kind of questions next to it.
There is a 0% chance that that needs to roll dice to hit me, so I'm going to be standing right here.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are the doors still open?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't prop it open, so I guess if it swings closed naturally, no.
What cantrips do wizards have?
Firebolt?
Ray of Frost, 60 range.
Okay. So,
Alright, I'm going to step there and Ray of Frost it, and then hide behind the corner again.
Okay.
I guess I'll bonus action a Blade Song too. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Wow,
wait, what?
that was fun.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn. I Blade Song as well. I'll put that on
Okay.
my character.
So 2 bolts hit the back of this creature, and a beam of ice flies over its shoulder, hits the wall. And we see from the perspective of the audience, I guess, that the two heads kind of look at each other and have a quizzical look of pain on their face. Boom! We're under attack! Norbs, you are stupid. Let us fight these men. Where are they? and they just sort of start looking around the room, trying to find out where these bolts are coming from. They begin to sort of walking around, like trying to find.
Oh, they're incredibly stupid.
I love these guys.
Yeah.
So we run up and we say, "Hey, we killed the guys that shot you. You're welcome. Want to be friends?"
I'm down with that plan.
Let's do it.
Spin-off campaign is this two-headed ogre actually adopts Thaddeus and just follows the parenting exploits.
Thaddeus repeatedly insists that he's not a child, but the ogres don't believe him, saying that's exactly what a child would say.
Oh my god, can we just name the series Better Than One?
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Filthies.
Oh, it's my turn?
It's not me.
Yeah.
Well, I move last.
All right,
bud.
fine. All right, I'm gonna. Do I have line of where? Okay, where do I need line of sight to see them from? Like, where do the actual doors open and whatnot? Could you just ping a spot the closest spot I'd have line of sight on them?
Let's see. I guess you opened this door, right? So
The southern door. There? Okay.
Maybe there.
That's all right. I'll step to where you said
Oh,
initially. I'll
sorry.
step to there, and shoot it 3
I don't think
times.
You can see them from the. Oh, maybe from the top of the square. Let's see.
Well, you tell me where.
Yeah, they're pretty big. You could see them.
Okay. I'll scoot to there. Take 3 shots at them. You said 16 does not hit.
Correct.
That's convenient. I'll just shoot him with this one then for 10, and
Okay.
then I will head to there. And I will. I'm communicating telepathically with Thaddeus. Are you wanting to talk to them? If not, I'm gonna...
No, I don't think there's any reason to do so. They're just so stupid. I feel terrible about killing them.
Dolphin.
I'm gonna walk up, take a look at him, be very confused by what I see. If I roll above, I'm gonna basically cast a hold person.
We're just on one of them, one of the heads.
Well, here's the catch. I'm gonna roll intelligence. If it rolls above a 10, I'm gonna upcast it. If it rolls below a 10, I'm gonna keep it at 1 and just cast hold person on one of them.
Humanoid.
Yeah. Do you want the problem that they're not humanoid again, or is that not a problem?
Is that not? Are they not humanoids? Giants aren't humanoids.
No, it's like
No, they're
it's
giants.
yeah.
Nothing is a humanoid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why you
Ugh,
get hold
nothing's a
monster
humanoid.
later, which is like gets around that problem.
Yeah, it gets everything. Basically.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do it instead because I've already committed to this. Essentially, I'm gonna do blindness,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go ahead and
You can-
upcast it because
Cast hold person on Thaddeus. Is he a dwarf?
Just
Is that
let me
humanoid?
stick my arms out and hold the. I'll be able to hold the
I'm
hallway.
gonna go ahead and upcast it.
Okay.
Because hold person would have been fun on one of them, but blindness deafness is useless to do on just one of them. So I'm gonna make sure I upcast it then, and that's gonna be I'm gonna blind both of them.
Okay.
Both
You can't.
heads.
It still is one target, so you don't need to upcast it.
Still is one target, even if I want to hit both of the heads. If I want to
Yeah.
blind both of them.
The way that this works is they just have advantage against your roll because there's 2 heads.
Okay, sure.
So it's a what is it? A con.
Yeah.
Yep.
Advantage on wisdom checks and saving throws against blinded. Yeah. Okay. So.
Are- Do ogres
My
really
spell
have
save is
constitution?
17. Yeah, he beat it.
Okay, close.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna move back behind the wall.
I like how right now
Thaddeus?
the only one in view is Thaddeus. Each time, can I make a sleight of hand check? Each time I walk out of range, I'd like to just slip my crossbow so it's hanging like really obviously off Thaddeus's belt each time.
That's
And they just like clang off the floor
right.
Yeah,
because he's so strong. Or is it a hand crossbow? Right?
yeah, it's a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
It is Thaddeus' turn.
What do you carry?
I'm gonna step up to here and I'm gonna shout, "You reprehensible fools were out here!" And light my hammer.
Okay.
I assume that Thaddeus is addressing me and feel a little bit ashamed that I'm hiding behind a wall.
And
I'm not sure what a reversible foe is.
Should I cast something on this? Do we want to bless? Maybe. Tell you what, I'm going to Shield of Faith
Okay.
as a bonus
Tim?
action.
I remind me again. How many attacks do you take around, Tim? I think.
Can take
Fewer than
3.
you.
But it's like you take 2 or 3 around, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
take 2.5.
Okay.
Sort of.
Alright.
Depends if I haste and if I bonus action and stuff.
Excuse me.
I will Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Or 1 if I Ray of Frost.
Nice. Nice.
Wendy.
Did you roll max damage? Oh, it's 2d8. No, you didn't roll anywhere near max. Okay, but he gets minus 10 foot of movement, I believe.
Yes, minus 10 feet movement until the next round.
Okay.
So are you doing Ray of Frost next to are those giant flammable barrels of rum?
5, 10, 25.
Does he dash or anything?
Eldred's turn. You
Yeah.
can hear the heads sort of bickering with each other. Someone's shouting at us from over there. Oh, it's this way. Oh, they're over that way.
I'd like to do a couple things this turn. First of all, are they now behind like partial cover?
Yep.
Perfect. So I ignore partial cover with my crossbow. I just wanted to make sure that I was ignoring that before I took that shot.
What a magnificent leading question.
The second thing is, I don't really know if this counts or not. So I have some skills as an assassin with like a disguise kit, and also I want to know if I can throw my voice a little bit, and like I want to sound like Thaddeus for this round. Is there a roll I could make for that?
It's going to be like a deception at disadvantage.
Deception.
Performance.
Disadvantage.
Or a
That's an
performance.
IRL performance roll, I think.
Also that.
Yeah. Convince us now. Not like Thaddeus.
All right. I guess I'll just scoot up and take some shots again at the ogre. Wow, Jesus. These are not minus ones either. It's just a natural 1, a natural 4, and a natural 2. All right. The cover confuses me. I can ignore it, but I still manage instead
Oh,
to
you
just,
choose
like,
not to.
yeah, I feel like one foe, it's not even really sporting just to keep shooting him. So I like put a really nice like tight triangle of 3 shots into the wall next to him. Like the grouping's good. It's just the location's not great. And then I'll be like, it looks like you got this one, Thaddeus, and I'll retreat to behind this pillar here. I'm good.
Dolphin.
Okay. So those objects next to the giant, 2-headed giant. What can you describe those a little bit more? Can you describe those again?
These ones in the center.
Yeah.
They're
like big, destroyed, crumbling red ovens.
Okay. Got it. There are no like the door mentioned rum. I don't see anything that looks like rum or would contain rum.
I think that was supposed to be room. I think it's like this is our room.
My character was excited for rum.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can search for rum after.
I
We can
didn't
go
get that
for
either
that.
at all.
Yeah.
That was the 2 heads arguing with each other. One guy said this is my room, and the other one said that's stupid. It's my room.
And they, of course, being particularly stupid, were actually talking to each other, but did it via writing.
Have we done any damage to them yet? We did a little damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll go ahead and toll the dead then.
You can't see them.
Oh, I can't see them at all. I thought it was partial cover. Okay. Then I'm gonna sit here, hold my action until the dead if they come within vision.
Okay, Thaddeus.
What?
This is the eternal problem for you. They're more than 5 foot away. How do I possibly do anything about this?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I could actually walk up and probably hit them.
I could have used my turn to pick up Thaddeus and move him forward.
Yeah.
I suppose if I move there, I can hit them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
All
could
right,
go
well,
wrong?
I think I might as well do that.
Seems clever.
Okay.
You disgust me.
So as you come into range, you open the door and you can like see it's like ready to swing at you, and then you take your turn.
Of course they are. All right, so I think I'm going to shield slam him first and try to bring him down to my size.
I forget. Have we ever seen this fail? This is still 100%,
A couple
right?
times. Maybe. Yeah, I tried to slam something really big, like the construct at the other end of the hull here.
It worked.
Did
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
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 All right, so it's prone.
All right. And so I only get 2 attacks.
Is he supposed to get a proficiency bonus to that?
Who?
You.
I
Slam?
trust your
Yeah,
sheets
yeah,
are
yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an athletics.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, right. So he's
Yeah.
he's proficient in athletics and they aren't. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right. So you prone him.
All right. So at advantage, I get 2 attacks.
I think if it's ground and pound, it's probably prone and bone.
27 and 21.
Okay, they both hit him.
Or 18. And I think I'm going to add a...
Yeah.
Do I want to add a 1-point smite into that one? Sure, I'll add a smite into one of those.
Okay. Tim.
You see Thaddeus getting stuck in and leap to his aid. 20, 30, 5. Fuck. What's my movement?
45, I think.
No, it's 40. You're standing in the way, Thaddeus.
That's as far as I can walk, man. I thought that was my job, get in the way.
It's okay. It's okay, Bernie.
Hi, Bernie.
He's scared. He doesn't like two-headed giants.
Yeah.
That's fair. I will stand here, and I will cast Ray of Frost.
Nice.
Okay.
I could pull my bow out.
Are you aiming that
So
kind of
my
like
blade
upwards?
I mean, that's worked so effectively last
Does-
time you've done it.
does he have
it?
Does-
Another one.
Does he have it at disadvantage for being in melee range of the ogre?
Am I in melee range of the ogre?
I assume they have reach, right?
No, you're not.
Okay.
But it's on the floor,
Just
so
cast
does
it
that
from-
affect anything?
Oh yeah, it would.
Ow. Back.
Yeah. Damn.
What's on the floor?
The ogre.
It's
So
the ogre.
it's
Oh, so that's disadvantage?
yeah.
I think so.
Sure.
Just roll another crit.
Um,
It's fine.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you still hit him. So it does
Alright,
9.
So you want to just take the 9 then? Yeah, sure.
Yep. Alright. The ogre stands up.
You said it had a ready to attack for Thaddeus. Did it take that when?
No,
Thaddeus
it wasn't. That was more just like cinematically
okay, I see.
swinging towards him. Okay, so it stands up.
It's gonna ground slam me. That's what it's gonna do.
It it's holding a morning star in one hand and a battle axe in the other.
Uh huh.
And
Oh, I
it,
thought it was going to be an evening star in the other, and that's going to...
it drops both the weapons and it pulls the door off of its hinges.
Yes. Yes.
And it's gonna take a swing at Thaddeus.
Yes. Can I see him at all?
And again.
Can we hear his
26.
mental screaming?
26, huh? I have 24.
Okay.
That's
When
inconvenient.
he's swinging at Thaddeus, I don't have any vision of him, even though I'm like peeking and have.
So you take 21 bludgeoning. And then can you make a wisdom save?
18 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Damn it, hang on. A wisdom save.
Yeah.
So that means roll my wisdom, not a saving throw. Is that
No,
it?
it's a saving throw.
Oh, there you go. Yep, wisdom saving. Oh, not
Okay.
at advantage.
And you get, is that with all the bonuses?
Yes. He rolled a natural 1 and added 10 to it.
What's the condition for being scared or something?
Frightened.
Yeah, so you're frightened because he hit you with a door.
Thaddeus internally goes, "No, he knows my hidden weakness. How does he know?" Can I get
So hold on. So just to bring it back up again, when he's making those swings, I don't have any vision of him.
I guess as he rips the door off, you can see him. Yeah.
Probably I get my reaction. Sorry, I was asking that before, but I didn't get a response.
That's okay. So you do toll the dead.
Okay.
So he makes a wisdom save.
Fails.
20?
Yep.
Okay.
How is Thaddeus communicating? What do you, when you seem scared of this, Thaddeus, what are you saying? Like, what do you, or is it just like a, could you roleplay for me for a moment what communication you're passing back through a telepathic bond?
I don't know that I am. I am gritting my teeth and crying inside, but I don't know that I'm actually.
I attempt to see, horse, what's happening? Horse! Like, try to go through his bond to the horse since Thaddeus is incommunicado here.
I hear him yelling horse, and I start.
The horse is scared too? Alright. Alright.
Hearing the horse scared makes me scared, so I start making like slight whimpering noises. Telepathically.
What a group of incompetents, really.
I'm gonna move to here and attempt to shoot him again then, I guess.
Okay.
Super excitingly. Oops. Oh my god. Still, okay, it's fine. 2 of them hit though, right? So, 16?
16. 2 bolts hit them.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Okay.
You see the door coming back for another swing against Thaddeus.
Kind of like
He's
what I'm
sort of just cowering.
I feel like we're fine. I'm fine right where I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold my action for Toll the Dead.
You can see him.
I'm gonna. Oh, can I see him now? Because the door's gone. Okay, let's go ahead and Toll the Dead then, and do lots of damage.
16.
Okay.
So as the Ain like comes back for a third swing, you can see it kind of just shrieks, and like these sounds obviously coming at both of its heads, and it just sort of falls down to the floor.
I feel like Toll the Dead should do twice as much damage.
It's true. 2 heads.
Yeah.
Twice as scary.
Don't they have advantage on these saves?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like against
Because it's just damage. it's not-
conditions.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
it's
shoot
like-
the door a couple times to make sure it's really dead. After he
Does
drops it.
that get rid of the fear for Thaddeus, or do we have to kill the door as well?
That's what I was doing. I was shooting the door. Yeah.
Well, do we got it?
Let's hack it to pieces.
Because Thaddeus and I both have minute buffs, right?
Yeah.
There's a door here.
Mine's 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I have a minute buff.
All right. Let's
All
go.
right, so there's a second door hanging in this archway.
That's
here.
fair.
Am I
What is the
able
source
to-
of his fear? Is
am
it
I
the ogre or the
able
door?
to pass through this archway?
It was being hit with the door. Was
Is-
the fear?
Is the other
start
door
sh-
one of those ones where it's kind of like a swinging door on hinges?
I will hold it open for you, Thaddeus.
But is it spring loaded? Does it like move of its own when we're not touching it?
Not that you can see.
Can we
Do
do
they
the
have
thing?
springs in the Dungeons and Dragons universe?
This is dwarves. Dwarves
Yes.
are smart.
Yes. Okay.
Smart about springs.
Dwarves are smart.
I'm gonna look around the room for rum because this is their storage room.
No, this is a kitchen. I assumed it's like one of those swinging doors where they're like, you
The
know,
door
ordering
says rum.
food all the time.
Sure, have you got
I'm just-
perception investigation proficiency, Dolphin?
I can do that. I got perception.
I'm just gonna open this door.
Yeah, that's fair.
While you guys are doing that.
Wait,
Okay.
you guys?
Well, I don't know if Thaddeus has
I'm
something with
searching.
a door going on.
No, I'm coming up with you.
My God, it's a
Oh.
corridor.
What's
Wow, sick corridor, bro.
I
Inside
see.
one of the destroyed ovens, you find an empty bottle of rum.
Yeah. Told ya.
Okay.
I take the bottle.
Let's go. Do we go explore the other door?
Why is this always the rum, mate?
Even though I see that it's empty, but in an effort to keep my pride intact, I'm going to pretend to drink it. So let me see if I
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Lick the inside of the container.
yeah.
I would like to look for more of their stash in case they have it hidden somewhere in this room, and also
Yeah, there was a lot
pocket
of treasure.
Oh
Yeah.
my
stuff
god.
they have in public sight.
Sick pile, bro.
Yep.
You
Start.
find a pile of stuff.
Make sure you divide by 10 or 100, depending on the appropriate thing they've given you.
Yep.
What's E? What are EPs?
Electrum.
Electrum.
It's Electrum. Woogie, 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 woogie.
That's like
woogie.
silver and gold, right?
I don't know.
No, it's in between. I think.
I think that's
Don't
maybe the 5-1. I'm gonna look it up anyways. Don't worry.
That's what Steve just said. He's talking about a composite. What am I looking for? An alloy. That's the word I'm looking for.
Alloy.
Yeah. All right. So we're almost out of rooms that we have to explore in this place, which should be great. So we should check that door to the northeast.
Come,
We're
Thaddeus,
also-
there's another door.
We're also at the top of the hour.
Oh, it's a good time to cut.
Wow.
It's a fair point. All right. Thanks for watching,
We have to
guys.
stop playing D&D? Fuck.
We're gonna stop playing
They're
D&D
going
here.
back in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Never again.
Have a great rest of
Never again.
November.
See you guys.